Okay then, so what we got here is what is known as a front of lamb. So basically, exactly what it says on the tin, the front of the lamb, the shoulders. Basically just cut straight down, leaving the loin and the leg. So what I want to do is take these off the bone and prepare them as we would for the window. So I'm just going to take the neck off. Now I know it's summer, but come winter, everybody is after neck of lamb. Neck of lamb rounds, absolutely stunning. So we'll just trim that. And then when the time comes, I will cut nice rounds, saw them through. Beautiful. So next, because this is cut straight off the carcass, then we've got that little point end of the breast of lamb. So this will go for mince or sausages, so I take that straight off. So as you can see, just level with the armpit, I suppose. Straight across. Now, what we need to do is we're going to take this off the bone, if I can hold this up, and you can see the ribs go down and round onto the vertebra, the spine. So the easy way to do that is to mark down the spine. So put your knife in, hold it, go down. You can see that maneuver there. So in again, and it joins. So that's where the vertebrae ends. As you can see, it's joined one, and here's the good bit now. We're going to go in here, those ribs you can see, and you can see the knife is just following the shape of that bone, and we spin it round. You'll see better this maneuver on this other side, but basically just following the shape of the bone, hooking it all in. That's what it looks like, and then across the end of that vertebrae there. And of course, because we made that cut, it comes away, so we're left with our shoulder. So just trim that fat off. There is a gland in there, and then take out the paddywhack. Now the paddywhack is that strong muscle, holds the head up, and that pretty much just saw that knuckle off. Is a shoulder ready to be sold whole. So I think it's got a bit of a growth there, look, or a bit of extra muscle. Soon find out. So again, with the knife angled towards the meat, going down, taking in that eye to the vertebrae, and then you can see here now, take it all the way along. So again then, just across, taking that fatty bit off, nice and straight. Now there is what I was thinking, bit of tough meat, maybe had an injury or somewhere along the line. Very rarely see anything like that. So I'd be inclined, maybe, you can see it's present a lot worse on there, just trim it out. It's a shame because it's gone into the neck fillet really, but there's nothing we can do about that. Knuckle off again. So what we got are two lovely square shoulders, our neck of lamb rounds. Just nip the meat off these point end of the lamb breast, the lamb mince. At the time of filming this, lamb is at a record price here in the UK. Phenomenal. And it's good for the farmer, but for the consumer, not good. Supermarkets are not stocking a lot of it because it really is a scary price. So no fancy job then, just trim any excess fat off. Like I said, it's going into mince. Those dodgy bits I think were a bit tough. Then it's a case of just going in between each individual rib. Like I said, lamb, record-breaking prices for the farmers, not so good for the consumer. I know it doesn't look a lot, but you know it'll be a burger or a sausage worth. So yeah, so on and so forth. So there we have it then, a whole front of lamb or a pair of shoulders, boned out, ready to sell. So those two shoulders then in the counter, you can see where I've had to nibble into that tough bit of meat. Obviously an injury, it wouldn't have shown up in the inspection. It's no big deal anyway, but like I was saying, shoulder of lamb, really expensive at the moment. That one is weighing just under 2.5 kilo, and the price is, are you ready, £38.44. So a lot of money.